everybody. Before I dance, I'm going to say hello to all of you and welcome you all for Gunjan today. Thank you so much for coming. Raise your hand if this is your first ever Indian dance performance of any kind at all. Lovely. Give a big round of applause for our first timers, please. Thank you so much. Okay. If there's anything about this performance that you don't understand, just ask any of the Indian people around. I'm sure they've been to like hundreds of them. So again, very grateful. I know we all have busy weekends. And during that time, if anyone who took the time to come and appreciate our wonderful dancers and artists, I'm eternally grateful for your time. Raise your hand if this is the first time you're ever watching anything called Kathak live. Okay, quite a few. Very nice. Okay, so before I perform my dance for you, I'm going to answer for you 3 most commonly asked questions. 1, people ask me, what is Kathak? So the actual dictionary definition is that Kathak comes from the Sanskrit word katha, which means storytelling. So we're trying to tell a story. However, the next question that sort of follows on from the first one is, what was that story that we just saw? So the song that you just saw, the dance performance you just saw, that was pure Kathak. What kind of story do you think that was? It's a Ganesh Vandana, that's a title, very good, I'm glad everybody was paying attention. So the thing about anything classical in Indian is that we don't tell stories in a very linear fashion. Sometimes we do, that's called natya, but usually when we're trying to perform nritya or nrita, and these words literally mean just dance with some kind of emotion, it's assumed that you're trying to convey a particular feeling or a particular emotion. And we call them the navarasas, the 9 different emotions. So the emotion that we were trying to convey in the last dance was really an emotion of devotion, which comes under the emotion of love. So it was a homage to Lord Ganesha. That's where the Ganesh Vandana is. And it's really designed for us to invoke the blessings of the elephant-headed Lord Ganesha, because all Indian programs always begin with his blessings. He's considered the remover of all obstacles. And now that we did that dance, I'm sure everything's going to go really smoothly. So, second question that I often get asked is, what exactly do all these gharanas mean, and what is the Kathak gharana that you teach, and what exactly is the difference? So I'm going to answer your second question. The gharana is sort of like which part of India that particular Kathak style, prospered. So it's like a style. For example, you could have ballet, but the ballet being performed by the Russian ballet might be different from the ballet being performed by those dancers in Paris, for example, or New York. So similarly, in India, in Kathak, there are 3 main gharanas. One is called the Jaipur gharana, which comes from the Rajasthan area. One is called the Lucknow gharana, which falls in Uttar Pradesh, North India. And the third one is called Banaras Gharana. All 3 of these are in North India because Kathak is a North Indian classical dance form. And the dance form, the Gharana that I primarily teach is called the Jaipur Gharana. And we do have some elements of Lucknow Gharana in here, but Jaipur Gharana is really known for its very intricate footwork. So you will see a lot of rhythms being created by the feet of the dancers, and you'll also see certain rhythmic cycles being presented, and they require a lot of time and effort to create and then present. So you may not understand some of the nuances unless you've studied Hindustani classical music or Hindustani classical dance forms, but that's what we're presenting, is those kind of rhythmic cycles. Number 3, is it okay? How do I show my appreciation? Is it okay if I whistle or clap, or am I offending anybody? That's a very, very kind question to ask. Thank you for asking that for those who do. Generally, we don't whistle for Kathak. Bollywood, go ahead. Absolutely, we love it. Clapping, who doesn't like applause? So definitely applaud anytime you feel the need to do so. Traditionally, what we do is, in order to show appreciation, we say a word and we say it twice, and that word is vah. So can you all say vah, vah? Okay, and there is a time for when to say it. So for example, remember I talked about these rhythmic cycles? When those cycles called todas or tihais or tukras, when they finish, you'll see the dancers pause. They'll just do some circles and then they'll pose. That means it's the end of that particular composition, and that is a good place for you to say, yes. Let's practice that a little bit. Hemant ji, can I please ask you to play tigda dig dig thai, tigda dig dig thai, tigda dig dig thai, and you say wah wah when he finishes. Ready? Let's try that. Yes. Try that one more time, and this time slightly different. Let's do tadidida adidida tadidida adidida takita digita takita digita dinadha. Yes, there you go. So if your hands start to hurt or you don't want to get your alta dirty, my performance, just say vava. It's a very nice way of saying it. Can we practice that one more time? Just say it. Thank you. Okay, now I will be presenting for you an item called Sargam. Sargam is literally a song which has no particular lyrics. It's just notes being sung out. So it's just a couple of minutes long. And within that sargam, we will make some notations and we will present in front of you some toda, atihai. This is all in tintal, so everything in this bandish falls in a cycle of 16 beats altogether. And the interesting part about this particular sargam is that it was composed by the great Pandit Mirju Maharaj Ji and was then taught to one of his senior most disciples, Mahua Shankarji, who taught it to me. So I'm very honored for presenting this particular sargam for the very first time in front of a live audience. And within this sargam is something called a gat nikas. A gat nikas is literally the way to walk. So it has a very specific rhythm. Ta thai, tat a thai, tat ta thai, tat a thai, and we usually use this to show that the person is walking. Ta thai, but they're not just walking gently, they're usually showcasing something. So for example, they might have a flute and they're showing that they are playing the flute. So there's a Krishna gat. Then they might be holding a pot to go get water from somewhere because they are, one of the village maids, the gopikas. That would be called a matki gat. We also have a ghungat gat, which is more about using the veil. So the gat in this particular dance that was composed by Pandit Birju Maharaj is called Alingan gat, which is very romantic in nature because Alingan means going and giving somebody a hug. So this, how do you show in Kathak a walk that involves romance, that involves coming close to somebody and staying away from them? And that's all within the element of Sargam. So, are we ready? Perfect. And I am actually very thrilled that for my todas, for the very first time, I will be accompanied by my own daughter, Manika Srinath. So, she's doing it for the first time. She's very nervous. So, I'm sure she'll do a wonderful job. Na din din na 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 din din na 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 na din dig da dig dig hey dig da dig dig hey dig da dig dig sa 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 ma ga sa re ga sa 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 ma ga sa re ga sa Mother